YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Orthodox. Today we are trying out the auto shapeshift in, well, in Dragalia Lost as of right now. The forced update, it will be live tonight. As of right now, if you do manually update the device, you can get access to this feature. And it's been a total game changer for Golden Faf Volk Auto. Now, you may have seen me do it on streams here on YouTube, and this is kind of the team composition that I have settled on. It is near 100%. I've had a few interesting runs that haven't quite made it, but for the most part, as you can see on the runs that I've done, and in this one in particular, you'll see Grace actually didn't make it here, which is okay. There has been some runs, actually all the runs, where Grace doesn't make it, and it's been fine. You guys can probably hear Remy running around in the background there. But, yeah, as for the builds, I'll have them in post-edit on the right-hand side that you guys will be able to see. As far as Leonidas and Grace, they're pretty standard builds. But you guys might be wondering, you know, why I'm using regular Lowen over Halloween Lowen. And that's primarily due to the fact that Halloween Lowen's max HP skill is actually tied to his heal, and since the AI has it as a heal, they do like to hold that skill, which can be a little awkward. So, you know, the big reason for using a max HP is to allow your team comp to survive the nothing personal purple spinning attack. So, yeah, basically, you get 10% max HP. You know, at best, maybe you can hope for 20%, which is really what you want, but it's not consistent as far as it goes. So, when it comes down to it, if you're using Halloween Lowen, you know, you're kind of risking that. You're not going to have enough max HP for your team to survive. In the context of regular Lowen, you get a defensive buff, right? And you get 15% on the first cast. He also has skill prep, so you can use it right away. And then because he also has a dispel tied to his force strike on the spiral, you actually get the extra bonus here. And, well, it's more about how the AI uses that. So in most of the cases that I've seen, he will use his defensive buff, and then he will immediately force strike, which means we can go ahead and put a force charge print on him to allow him to get all the way back up to 75% skill prep again, and then he'll be able to cast a second defensive buff, getting your team to a whopping 30% max HP. So once you have that, the team survives, and as you can see in this run right here, Grace herself, you know, she passed, but the rest of the team was able to pull through. So that's the good news. You know, your Grace does not have to survive for the run to still clear. And yeah, and then you just rinse and repeat. As far as the prints go for Mim, you know, we just have some optimization in the 4-star print slots. For defense, you've got the full HP defense, which is actually really great because that extends the effectiveness of the life shield for Mim herself. Also helps out with when she's in dragon form, so you know you can use the most out of the dragon form, have the life shield eat the damage as opposed to your dragon time. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Win res is self-explanatory. It's just a really good 4-star slot, as well as finally being able to take advantage of all of the dragon claws. So yeah, as you can see here, this is pretty much a normal run that's taking place. Now everybody has survived the opening round. Additionally, what's really nice is, and you'll see in a lot of cases here, having Mim as the lead allows her to eat these attacks from phase 2 of Volk, which also will charge her skill 1, giving us more dragon forms. And the damage is pretty good. The damage is really, really good. As far as the share skills go, I've settled on the Agito share to take the most advantage out of her dragon form. You can see huge numbers coming out of her skills and autos, and mind you guys, this is 4 golden Fafnirs, so we don't have dragon auras, right? And you know, the second share, this one is not replaceable by any means. This is Yuya's share, so you do need it for the flat shield that it gives. That's very helpful for surviving the purple spinning attack, or some of the shurikens, or some of the swipes that can occur. Plus, at the same time, it'll also give us the double buff, strength double buff. Which is great, because that ties onto Mim. You can give it over to Leonidas as well, and he really just shreds. So, yeah. Any alternative changes for the build? I've been trying Naveed lead over Mim. Of course, Naveed would need to have the affinity for stun res. So in that place, one of the 4-star print slots would have to go to the Wolf stun res. I was using the unfulfilled vision print. That's a pretty good alternative to give him 100% stun res. That build it does clear pretty consistently, but not as consistent as this. I'd say maybe 70% clear. The issue with that one is not survivability, but it's the damage output. So, yeah. That being said, guys, this run's just going to keep going, and we're just going to keep farming. So good luck on your runs, guys, and I will see you next time.